Hi everyone, it's Kristi. We are going to move on to another project, so I wanted to show you what we're working with. I have the gorgeous paper journal kit from Artymaze. This one is Floral Collage, and I love it. I've been saving this one for something special, and why not one of her very own file folder folios. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So let me show you these papers. I don't know if this stack is huge. Look at this. I don't know if I've printed out more than I need, or I don't know. I'm going to have to look. And I believe there was two of these. There was a kit and an add-on. I'm not positive about that. But I will leave a link below to the kit. Yeah, so there's lots of background, beautiful backgrounds, lots of colors, lots of grungy, collagey, that's what it is. There's some writing pages, background pages, all the colors. There's tags. These are printed on cardstock. The other ones are, I usually print everything out on 28-pound paper. That's the only thing I buy now. I used to do the 20-pound, and that was fine except for when I was coffee dyeing, because the papers would kind of really delicate and kind of disintegrate and rip on the corners when I was coffee dyeing. So I've gone to 28-pound. That's all I use. And when I bought my printer, I bought an HP so I could have the instant ink. It actually came with 40-pound paper, and I need to get that out and play with it a bit. I haven't played with that, but that might be fun too. Anyway, we've got tags. Yep, they're different. We've got more tags, little journaling spots, little booklets, punch outs, which I love, a coin envelope, an insert, a couple of envelopes here. I printed these out on cardstock, but they probably could have been printed out on paper. Actually, the 40-pound paper would probably be really good for the envelopes, because the cardstock is a little on the thick side. There's some postcards, some more journal spots, some pockets, a couple of jumbo tags in a pocket. Looks like there's two of those. More inserts, and then there's some fussy cut sheet. I gotta get my Cricut out one of these days, guys, and then do some of these fussy cut with my Cricut. I learned how to do it. I haven't done it yet, and I don't have a workspace where my Cricut is accessible. I have it up here on the shelf, but I've got all my masking paper, and I've got washi tape and things in front of it. I've got to make a better workspace for my Cricut, but you know, whatever. But I saw a video on how to fussy cut these with your Cricut, and I think that would be fabulous. These are backgrounds. Oh, I know I have extra because it didn't load properly. You can see that. But nothing goes to waste. This can be used for something. There's some music pages. It's possible that I have two kits together. I will have to look. I may have this, might be Collage 3. So I might have two kits together here. But either way, I'm using all this stack for this project, and I think it's going to be gorgeous. So what you're going to need, if you want to craft along, is you're going to need some chipboard, or you could use cereal box board or cracker box, whatever you have. This one is just under 3/4 by 8 1/4. I buy these Tyvek strips. I'm going to use 4 of these. They're about 3/4 of an inch wide. I'll be using 4 of them in this folder. I think they come 100 in a pack for like $6 or $7, but it's nicer for me. I don't get a lot of Tyvek envelope mail, and it is illegal to steal the envelopes from the post office. Don't do that. But yeah, these are, but if you don't have Tyvek, you can use like this medical tape. micropore tape. You can use fabric. You could use masking tape. Any kind of tape really would work. What else could you use? Just for the spine especially, it's going to have this card in there. So, you know, use what you have. You could double up with just cardstock, and that will help as well. So, and then the last thing you're going to need is 2 file folders. Now, one of them needs to be center cut, if possible. If it's not center cut, that's okay. Andrea's is a little bit different than mine as far as when you open it, because she had the center cut. So her pieces here are going to have tab that goes this way, 2 tabs with an opening in the middle. And then this would be the opposite. I used a top right tab for this one. This is my prototype. And then you use the second one for extra pieces. For instance, this is a little faux tab that's been added to this fold. But this looks way more complicated than it actually is. I think you're going to love it. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, 2 file folders, something to reinforce the folds, and some papers that you love and want to use. You could use newsprint, old book page, anything you want to use to cover it. You don't have to use a digital kit. You can use some scrapbook paper that you have, anything like that. But it's going to turn out no matter what you do, because this is really fun and creative. And it has a journal. Well, it is a journal, but it has a journal section. It has some pockets. It has some flip outs. It has some envelopes. So yeah, it's a fun one. And so I hope you'll join me and play along. So I'm going to get back to work now, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.